Hi, this is Lucky Robin, and I believe this is update 25 for the French Biointensive Organic Raceway Garden. So, no hard frost yet here in Northwest Washington. The coldest it's gotten is 39. Kohlrabi is doing pretty well. I got a couple here that are pretty close to picking. My radishes are doing okay there. Lettuce. And the side shoots on the broccoli are coming up. I might have waited a couple days too long on some of them, but they can go to the birds. I'm fine with that. My sweet potato plant, I really need to dump that out and see what it did, because it's not going to be too much longer before we do get a frost. But so I transplanted the petunias in here. I cut them way back and I transplanted them into here, and the everything has been cut back. All the flowers that are in here have been cut back, and I have them under the greenhouse plastic, and they're doing pretty well. We had a problem with the rain coming down and making the plastic sag onto the calendula here, so I've tripled the hoops that are here now, and we'll see if that doesn't solve that problem. The Senecia is starting to get buds all over it again, and the sorrel is really thriving. Okay, over here the carrots have sprouted. I'm actually quite surprised because I haven't been out here in about a week, maybe a week and a half. I've got a cold and it was pretty bad there for a while, and so I haven't watered this at all. It's been under the plastic, but it's been keeping it fairly moist in there, obviously, or the stuff wouldn't have sprouted at all. But you can see there's quite a few carrot sprouts in here. But I'm actually quite shocked that there wasn't any radish sprouts. There's like one, and that might be one there too, but I was expecting there to be a ton of radish sprouts, and there isn't. But the lettuce is doing really well, and the kale is thriving, of course, except for the one that got smushed by water. So the basil's dead. It did get down to 39, and that is enough to kill basil. Strawberries are pretty much done, I think. Probably cover them up with straw here pretty soon. The herbs are trucking along. I've got hoops in place, and we're going to cover this so that maybe we can have herbs during the winter. It'd be nice to, I mean, they'll come back. All of these will come back in the spring, but I would like to maybe slip out here and get some thyme or some sage or parsley if I need it. Pretty much everything over there is dead. We got a little spinach there and some lettuce that has been completely exposed to elements here. We went ahead and pulled out the peppers. I was going to overwinter them, but turns out I'm allergic. So we're cutting, well, I'm cutting nightshades out, and we're not going to use them as much. I'm not going to make the other people in the family completely quit using them, but I'm not going to be cooking with them very much. So we don't need a huge bed of peppers anymore. The cauliflower, that one's ready to go, and the rest are done. A lot of broccoli coming there. The chard really took off, but there's also been a lot of bugs under here, and I think I'm going to leave this one open at least until we are, oh sorry, I got my hand in the way, at least until we have a frost threatened, because the stuff that's in here now can handle it, and there's too many little bugs and they need to be killed off. So we'll leave it like that. And then I still haven't pulled the zucchini, just haven't gotten around to it. It's doing okay, but it's still got that mildew all over it, so it's not gonna bloom. And even if it did, there'd be no way for the pollinators to get in there. So yeah, I might as well just pull this. And that's the update for the garden.